so important to find players you can really commit to in these first few rounds. You'd hate to have to readdress these same positions later on. Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft. Not too much surprise to see Green Bay players in high demand. Here's a chance for another Packer to come off the board. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower rated player. One thing this team's going to need is some leaders, and they've got one right here. Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skill player to add another weapon? Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. We've seen a Houston Texan be taken already in the draft. It wouldn't be a stretch to see a second go here. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here.
NFL 17. Maden NFL 17.
And this is Draft Champions. The Giants interplay.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. They come up in an offset eye.
Here we go. 38.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Quincy Enunwa, 75 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Billy Cundiff now to kick the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. Ooh, the juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Mariota on first down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards.
Let's face it, it's tough to defend guys just in regular time. But when they get extra time, when the guy maneuvers outside of the pocket, that's just almost unfair, because now trying to stay with the receiver, very, very difficult to do, and a big play is often the result.
Play clock winding down. From the red zone now, Mariota firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd down, Mariota dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Wide open receiver, complete. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. But I always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them very often. Very accurate, even on short throws.
Yeah, he can go short, he can go deep, obviously, but he's really good with that short passing game. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Cordero Patterson from a yard out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. We get a look now at the Giants' defense as they file into position. Last drive, touchdown surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders, as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Right side catch, Gilmore. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Coney Ely in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it worst. Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. And a tight ball game here, and in these close ones, every drive becomes magnified.
And we don't want to overuse the word critical, but it feels that way as they head out there for this possession. They need to get the ball back and give their offense a chance.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants! Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants have taken the lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed,
NFL 17.
I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Time running out here on the play clock. Mariota will look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Here we go. 1, 9.
To throw on second, McNabb. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
Let's go. 1, 9. 1, 9.
On first down, it's McNabb. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. That'll bring up second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Here's Brad Nordman now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Taken in at the 11. Oh, the spin. Spinning again.
NFL 17.
But they did give up 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Two seconds to go, first quarter. Mariota now to throw on first down. Buying time to his left. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. Mariota now on second down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cordero Patterson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 2.
NFL 17. NFL 17.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Second down, McNabb. Anunua's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
On 1st and 10, McNabb. Got an open man. It's Anunua. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that.